What is the most ridiculous misunderstanding you've had with your partner? I charged an intruder in my home and now my wife hates me. My wife and I were gearing up for the arrival of our first bundle of joy. Now, as my wife's pregnancy progressed, she started snoring like a freight train. I mean, we're talking decibels that could rival the roar of a jet engine. To preserve my sanity and actually catch some Z's, I resorted to either crashing on the couch or slipping into bed with my trusty headphones, immersing myself in the world of audiobooks. For some inexplicable reason, I made the fateful decision to snuggle up in bed beside my wife, without headphones. I was tossing and turning, desperately trying to drift off, but my mind was still chugging along like Norfolk Southerns or line hauling a massive 150-car load of pure anthracite coal. Meanwhile, our trusty 1990s air conditioner, bless its noisy heart, kicked into gear, unleashing a symphony of whirs and rattles that somehow managed to create the perfect blend of white noise. Slowly but surely, I was descending into the twilight zone of sleep. I was teetering on the edge of that bizarre realm where dreams merge with reality, sometimes delightfully bonkers but undeniably entertaining. And just as I was about to make the leap, I heard the creaking of our bedroom door. My groggy eyes fluttered open, only to meet the sight of a dark figure lurking in the doorway. Now, let me tell you, I've always heard about the fight or flight response, and I've always fancied myself a fighter rather than a fighter. Well, that illusion came crashing down that very night. I swear, I sprang out of that bed so fast, my back cracked, and I felt like I had shaved off a few years of my age in the process. I was out of bed in a flash, hurtling through the room like an Olympic hurdler determined to break the 110-meter men's hurdles record. That intruder didn't know what hit them. As I closed in, I readied myself for a tackle that would have made my high school football coach's khakis cream themselves with pride. I mustered up all the menace I could muster at 3 a.m. after having fallen asleep a mere 15 minutes earlier, and I bellowed, "Hey!" into the darkness. And you know what? It worked. The intruder let out a blood-curdling scream. It's me, it's me. My brain, in its adrenaline-fueled state, was already locked onto my target. My legs were moving, my arms were tensed, and I was already in midair when those familiar words finally registered in my semi-conscious brain. Time slowed down as if I were caught in one of those Matrix-style bullet time sequences. It's me, it's me. Those three words echoed in my mind. It's me. The person I'd pledged to protect with my life, the mother of our soon-to-be-born daughter, the woman I loved more than anything in the world. But the cruel laws of physics had other plans. Try as I might change course, my trajectory was set. I watched, as if from outside my own body, as I crashed into my wife. There was a shriek, a flurry of flailing limbs, and the two of us went sprawling to the floor. Naturally, she was in tears, understandably shaken by the whole ordeal, and I was beside myself with guilt. I profusely apologized, realizing the gravity of my mistake. Luckily, she managed to reach the bathroom in time, sparing the floor from any unintended waterworks. Needless to say, sleep didn't come easily for me that night. And just to add a cherry on top of the whole mishap, our dog shot me a look that clearly screamed, "You idiot," before plopping back down for the night. As a form of penance, and let's be real, for the sake of everyone's safety I've been sleeping on the couch ever since. Lesson learned, my friend. Lesson learned.